Well, welcome to another episode of SKST Radio, and you tuned in to Girl Talk with Cammie Grayson and friends. Today, I have a good friend. She goes by the name of Candace. Hey, Candace, welcome to the
Hello.
show.
Hello, Cammie. Thank you
How
for
you
having
doing?
me.
So, first of all, y'all see that picture behind us? Look at that body. I mean, look at that body. This girl is Intense Fire Fitness, all the way, girl. Great job. Great
Thank
job.
you. Thank
So you
you.
have done so much since we spoke last. And so since this
Mm.
is International Women's Month, we're wrapping it up. Tell people what you've been doing since we talked to you. That was last year, right?
Yes.
Oh my freaking God, a whole year. Okay, so
Yes.
come on, tell people who you are and what you do.
Thank you again so much for having me. Again, my name is Candace Alexander, owner and creator of Intense Fiyaaaaa Fitness, which is a Caribbean slash international fun hit total body workout at your body's intensity. All I ask you to do is move and have fun. That's all the class is.
And it's fun.
That's simple.
So Candace, come on, tell people, how did you get started in doing this fitness?
Oh my gosh, it's basically it's nothing but God. That I can honestly say my one of my favorites and my only slogan for life is "To God be all the glory," because when He puts something in your heart, you really have to go with it. You have to because He wouldn't give it to you if it wasn't supposed to be for you. Although
Right.
you may not think it's not, because you're like, "How am I supposed to do this?" But I started it because I started teaching Zumba before for like about 10 years. And
Mm-hmm.
then my students was a big part because of how I was teaching. And I was more trying to show them more of my culture.
Mm-hmm.
Although Zumba opened the door for me to get out there and do what I do, but I wanted to bring more of my culture into it. So I did more soca, Caribbean music in my class than which is what Latin inspired is what Zumba is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Although they incorporate the soca, but my class was mostly that. And I didn't really want to veer away from what the format was. So I said, you know what, I got to do something different. And my students always used to tell me, you're not Zumba. You're not. You're
Yeah.
something else.
Some total different.
And the name, my sister is the one that gave me the name Intense Fire because of
Ah.
the energy and just the way the class used to go and everything. So Intense Fire came out because of my students. They was like, look, you got to do something. And then my mentor, amazing Tijuana Golson,
Mm-hmm.
who's
Mm-hmm.
coming up next.
Yes, she will be up next.
She basically helped me and launched me and basically made me do that jump. Sometimes you just got to jump with faith. Like, faith it until you make it. That's basically what I
Yep.
did. And it just came and I just ran with it. And I'm still pushing, still trying, and just blessing people with what Intense Fire Fitness is, just trying to help people stay healthy and just live.
It's amazing. It's amazing. So I mean, I was talking to you the other day, and tell people where you were when we had our conversation. I was just like blown away. Go ahead, tell them where you were.
I was on the cruise, on one of my cruises that I was hired to do a workshop on, which is, again, blessings upon blessings.
So I mean, tell us about how was it working on a cruise ship? I mean, I'm like, this girl is on a freaking cruise ship talking to me about a show. That's amazing.
I've always wanted to do something like that. I want to do stuff different and just bring my format. Basically, one of my students, I was Jakia. Oh my God, I love this young lady. She's like one of my students and one of my great friends. She's like, Candy, you're going to be international. You need to be international. And being on cruise ships, I'm on international waters.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's just surreal. And this is my second one doing a workshop on a cruise ship. Last year I did one with the line dance Groovy Cruise, which is coming up again in 2025. So y'all need to
Okay.
come on out, get your tickets and come on out. You got time to pay for your ticket. I'll be doing workshops on that one again also. But being able to do this on cruise ships is so amazing. Just going different places and
Mhm.
just blessing people with this format and just getting healthy.
I love it. Absolutely love it. And then you got this other thing that you dress up in these feathers and all this stuff, and you showing that cute little body off. And I'm like, look at them. I'm gonna get out there even if I got a lot of jelly.
Let me tell you something. Carnival is our culture, and that's another thing we love to share, and that is just it incorporates into what my format is because the colors. Carnival is about colors, and I love colors. My students used to always tell me I'm like a bag of Skittles. You never know what color you're gonna get. I just love to wear colors, and like my format, I utilize the colors of my flag, which is
Mhm.
the five colors, which is the black, red, yellow, green, and white. And Carnival is just colors. It doesn't have a size. Carnival does not have a look. Carnival is just coming out and enjoying yourself to Caribbean music and just bringing your alter ego out, just letting yourself go and forget the stresses of the world. That's what it is. Enjoying yourself.
So let me ask this a very important question. Is it African or is it Jamaican? Or is it together?
Carnival. Carnival is everywhere. Carnival is basically Caribbean, but Carnival's the mega of Carnival is Trinidad. So
Trinidad.
and
Okay.
then you got Carabana, which is Canada. Then you got Miami. But every island, I think nowadays has Carnival. There's all the states here. Virginia has Carnival. Now we got two carnivals, Norfolk
Wow.
and Virginia Beach, which is this year also. So Carnival is everywhere. Every island you go to, you got New York, Miami, you name it, Hollywood, everywhere. There's so many carnivals. Everywhere you go is car. And it's just like I said, we just want to share it with everyone. We
Mhm.
just want to share it.
Well, I do remember it being in New Orleans. I
Yes.
saw the carnival and it was beautiful. I mean, to see those women and those big, look like peacocks, with all these feathers and strutting, it was so nice. And they have like a little ritual like dance or something. They would stop and do a little dance, while they're
Yes.
doing the parade or whatever. It was nice. It really was
Yes.
nice. And
Yes.
so are you over that here or you just a part of it?
No, I'm not over it. I am part of it. I always join a troupe. And last year I did it with my girl, Caribbean Travel Vibes, Stephanie. She makes a music, beautiful costumes. And then this year I'm with Epiphany Carnival. Oh my God. I just love, and then I think it's in May, I'm with Illusion Mass in Orlando. I'm
Mhm.
going out there. And then
Wow.
in August, I'll be in Barbados for Caravana. I
Ah,
just, I, I always tell people I'm 50 years old. I don't know what 50 feels like. I just want to enjoy life.
right.
By
Absolutely.
me showing myself doing it, I hope it just inspires others to just, we got one, just enjoy it and live it to the fullest.
Nice. Nice. So what do you do? Do you have like a classroom that people can go to every week, or how do I join your class? How do someone that wanted to learn your intense fire fitness, how would they do that?
Right now, I'm just traveling. I have never done this part. This is just something new I'm doing. I'm into traveling right now. But my classes, I usually do local classes. I'm going to be starting back. Right now, I have a class coming up in Richmond on April 20th. I'll be doing a class out there.
Okay.
Um, but I will be starting up some class. I usually teach at the Fit Shop where I train at with my
Mhm.
amazing trainer, Kim Reeves.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, I usually teach there on Saturdays. I will be starting back up classes over there. And I was teaching with Riverside Medical Center, which
Mhm.
was amazing. Teaching with the doctors and the nurses, you got to be an example for your patients.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I loved about teaching at Riverside. I may go back over there and talk to them again. But since COVID, it's changed a lot of
Yes.
people's mindset, and it's so hard. And for me, it's disheartening because I really want people to realize COVID happened. COVID is not going nowhere, but you're still here and you
Mhm.
still have to take care of yourself.
Right.
And I'm just trying my best to be part of that, to just be able to inspire people. That's why I go so hard by showing everything I do. I hope it just put a spark under people to know that they're important, that they just have to live. They just
Yeah.
have to do it.
Yeah. So what would you suggest? How would if people see, intense fire, so automatically I know I'm a rookie and I don't know how to do all this. I'm gonna be scared, oh, they're doing some real intense stuff and I can't do much. I don't have the stamina right now and I have to build it, right? And so what would you tell a person that would see the name of your fitness and get scared and intimidated?
You know what? I get that a lot.
Do
And
you?
I get people always say, oh, when I say intense, it's like, ooh. But what people don't realize, intense is just a word. Everybody has their own intensity.
Mm-hmm.
And that is all my class is. You put your intensity into the format. Whatever I'm teaching, we can go high level, low level. It's your body movement. There's modifications for everything. The word intense is just, I just want you to get to the highest level of you. That's
Yeah.
it.
Nice, nice. Well, you just did an event for us for Black History, and thank you so much for that. That was so wonderful. I mean, those women were getting it. It was, I'm like, this girl got all these people up, and I'm like filming, and I'm like, this was so much fun. And so to see you in action, I think this is maybe my third time seeing you in action. And so, and one of them was the event outside at military that we did
Yes.
with T.
Yes.
And so it's amazing to see how much energy that can go into just your one routine. It's a lot of energy, nice music, and then you be hopping, you be like on that microphone. Da, 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 da. I'm like, this girl got it. She knows the assignment, and she's pulling it off. And I really, really am proud of you for all the things that you're doing, girl. And the boat, oh my God, the cruises. That is so cool. That is so cool.
Blessings.
Ah,
Blessings. I can't believe that. That's like I said, it's not, you never know where God is going to take you.
mhm.
I would have never thought. And the crazy thing is, I've never been on a cruise in my life until last year was the first year. Somebody asked me to do a workshop, and that's the first time I'm going on a cruise. And
Oh,
I'm a
wow.
terrified of water. So I was like, wow.
Let's
But
get out, get on the ship. Let's go. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Let's make it
and
happen.
it was the best thing. It was the best thing. And it's just I just want to keep going. And like I
Yeah.
said, God is making a way. And I just want to do his will and just help people. And to
Yeah.
see the smiles on people's faces, that's what for me, that's where I get my energy from. The
Hmm.
smiles and then just speaking to people afterwards to know that they are inspired and they're like, look, I really need to move. I really need to get up and take care of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That right there is the biggest thing.
It's
It's
the
not about
motivation. It's the motivation. And you're good at that. So what we're not done. What about the healthy eating habits that you instill?
well, see, another thing. I've always wanted to incorporate to believe that you got to work out the outside and the inside. And I recently just went ahead, since I have my personal training, my group fitness, I said, you know what? I want to be a one stop shop for
Yeah.
people. So I decided to get my nutritionist license also. So I went ahead and got that because I do meal prepping. I try, like I said, I am not an expert at everything, but I just want to be able to assist. And I always do it on me first. But everything that works on me may not work on you.
Yeah.
So, but it's just to get your foot in the door to say, okay, I am going to start.
Hmm.
And then you find out what works for you. But I'm just here as a vessel to help and show what I do. That's why I post my food, I post everything, and I get a lot of calls. I just want to help. One stop shop. That's what I want to be.
I love it. Absolutely love it. And Candace, it's funny because you brought me some food before, and that food is so good. And I don't think she does this on a regular, but she does sometimes deliver food too.
Yes,
And
yes,
so, I mean, so if you want to try her food, oh my gosh, it is unbelievable. It don't you're thinking healthy, right? You're thinking healthy, you're not thinking good. But when you eat her food, you're eating healthy and good. And
yeah.
so, and I'm picky and I'm finicky, and it was good. So, tell them about the different types of foods that you have and that you offer.
Well, I do, like I said, right now I do have a menu out. I do a lot of salmon, shrimp. For the like people that don't eat meat, I have like one of my favorite things to make is a sweet potato and chana. They call it garbanzo beans. It's like a curry. That's your carb, and I do a lot of greens. I'm now a big fan of Brussels sprouts and cauliflower, my spinach and kale mix, and then of course brown rice. I stay away from the white stuff like white potatoes, white rice. Me personally, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not going to say that it's all bad, but it's in moderation. But me
Mhm.
personally, I want the brown rice and the sweet potatoes and things like that. Those are things that I offer. Like I said, shrimp. Sometimes I do do other meats because I don't eat meat, chicken and
Mm-hmm.
shrimp, chicken and beef and things like that, but I do cater it. I've actually, like I said, once you get your nutrition license, you've learned the part of measuring and
Mm-hmm.
getting to where the
Mm-hmm.
flavors are
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be. So I had to learn that.
Oh
Um,
wow.
but I cater
Yeah,
all
because you know how mom teach you how to do it. Oh, a pinch
Oh,
of this and
exactly. And then of course I do a lot of one of the big things that I sell now is roti. I don't suggest that all the time, but it's a carb. So if
Mhm.
you want to do a roti on the side with a carb, you can do that. But it's like that's what one of the biggest thing I do roti with sweet potato and channel like curries and or curry shrimp, curry chicken. You could do it, but I wouldn't say eat it all the time. But be willing. You have to add your workout regimen also.
Wow, wow. Now, so if I wanted to do like just say your class virtual, do you
Mhm.
record your shows where we can come back and look at it and do some exercise, maybe your YouTube channel maybe? Do you have anything like that going on that we can keep it going?
I did. I was on the Band app, and Zoom is not compatible with fitness. I don't think with fitness classes right now, from what I see. I've tried Zoom so many times, and of course, the music cuts out and different things. But the Band app is something that I've it works. So I'm looking to use that. So I've been using, but like I said, I've been on hiatus from the class teaching
Mhm,
locally.
mhm.
But I will be back, and most likely it will be the Band app, and the classes stay there for 30 days. So you'll get to go back and look at do over the class as many times as you like.
Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. And I get honestly, that's something can be packaged.
Yes.
A little money there, girl. Yeah, that's something that could be packaged because I mean, if people who know you know what I'm talking about,
Mhm.
to see all the action and the interaction that goes on with a class is
Yeah,
phenomenal. It's fun. People are smiling.
yeah.
It's just one of those experiences that I think even just watching it people will enjoy it because we did have a lot of people watching too, and they
Yes.
were smiling. They were like not actually doing it. Remember that group on the side? They
Yes.
wasn't doing it, but they were like enjoying it. And, they're sitting in their chair and they were
Yeah.
kind of bouncing it with it.
But they were moving, and
They
that
were
is all I
moving.
asked. They were moving.
They
Yes.
were. They were with smiles, and I'm like, look at this. They are having a good time. And so I think honestly, it was Black History, but that fitness part of it I don't think we should ever do a Black History event without fitness being a part of it.
That's true.
Because that's letting our people know that we care about them. Giving them that little section of fitness that's healthy. That could be a part of it. And I know a lot of events have food trucks and all that, and
Yes.
that's those events need you even more because people are sitting around eating and sitting down, and not really moving and getting that cardio going, right? And
Mhm.
so, yeah, it's amazing. I love the work that you're doing.
Thank
Tell
you.
people how they can get in contact with you.
Well, they can find me on every social media, mostly every social media platform, Facebook, TikTok, because I don't know nothing about some of the other ones that they have out there. I know TikTok. Once in a while, I need to get on there a little more. I have Facebook and Instagram. Facebook, I'm Candace Alexander, Candace Alexander. Instagram, of course, Intense Fiyaaaaa, 5 A's Fitness. TikTok is Intense Fiyaaaaa Fitness also with the 5 A's. The 5 A's have a meaning, you guys. I always get people that put 4 or 3. Just remember 5 with the 5 colors of my flag and what you will receive when you enter any class or any workshop of mine. You will get faith, you will get family, fun, fitness, and you will get fellowship. That is
I
what
love
those
it.
5 A's stand for:
Say it again.
faith, family,
Faith.
fun, fitness, and fellowship, because everybody just in there just loving on each other.
Wonderful. 5 A's. I love it. Absolutely love it. Well, Candace, is there anything we can do to help you?
Share, like my page, follow me, let everybody know about me. Just give me feedback. Go on my website. I do have a website also, www.intensefire, same spelling, fitness. gmail.com. Give me feedback. And just allow me to assist you in your healthy lifestyle story. That's what I want. That's the help I want. I want to help you help me.
I love it. I love it. Look at that body, guys. And I love your new logo, by the way. Love the new
Thank
logo.
you.
It is
Thank
gorgeous. It's
you.
gorgeous.
Thank you so
Great
much.
job. I'm so proud of you, girl. You
Thank
keep
you.
going, keep going, keep going. And that's why you are highlighted this month as an international woman because you are international. You're on the
Thank you.
international woman. She's just doing it.
Thank you.
So, but thank you so much for being on the show. And this is not the last time, right?
No, ma'am. I will be back. Thank you.
So we want this to be home for you as well. So, all right, guys, until later on, we got T coming, and we're
Yeah.
real excited to have her as well. And we're going to be wrapping up International Women's Month, but we had some phenomenal women, and here's one right here. Hats off to you, beautiful queen. And
Thank
guys, until next week, right here, SKST Radio, Girl Talk. Bye
you.
for now.
Bye.